I shared with you that I was going to start a series of responding or reading email questions and then just sharing them here. So I compiled a bunch of questions I got actually over the Christmas break. And I already asked everybody if they were comfortable with me sharing their question or their email. Obviously, I will not share names, HIPAA compliant. But I figured if they're asking me, these might be questions people have. So in no order, and like I said, I'm not mentioning anybody's names. I will not. I do have permission to give you the question. So I'm just going to randomly pick one. Mr. J, you talked before about fair fog and how do I know what my wife said to her affair partner is not true love? Okay. Let me just say this very quickly. I want you to imagine you're young and you want some money, you need some money, and you're going for a job. Okay, you get dressed up and you put on your best clothes and you are excited and you are going to go on a job interview because at the end of the week you are going to have some money and it's going to give you, this good feeling. So you think. Okay, so you go to the job interview and the person is across from you at the desk and they're tell me about yourself and whatever. You are only concerned with getting a job. You are going to sell yourself to the hilt. I am responsible. I'm dedicated. I am a leader. You might embellish some of your credentials and you might, tweak a little of your resume to not necessarily, correspond or with what is the truth or 100% honesty. Bottom line, whatever the person on the other side of the desk says, we need somebody that's going to wash our carpets. I'm your man. We need somebody to wash our windows. I'm your girl. We need somebody that's going to, drive Miss Daisy up and down the coast for 50 cents an hour. I love it. I'm going to stay here for the rest of my life. I want this job. You're going to say pretty much whatever it takes because you are being kind of self-centered. You're being selfish. Your agenda is not that you want to serve, especially when you are young and you want money. Your agenda is not to serve your job. You want a paycheck because you want to do something with it. It's very self-centered. Because if you fast forward 15 or 20 years to somebody who happens to have that job, do you think they're going to have that same zest, that same passion, that same honesty? No. That's what I want you to think about when you're reading emails or messages or letters or text to your partner's affair partner. It's very self-centered because they're getting something out of it. That's all. What are they getting out of it? I don't know, maybe a hero's complex. They're getting affirmation. They're getting validation. They're getting some feeling of renewal, revival, alive, something. It's all surface. It's not authentic. It's not genuine. It's not based on, authentic love. It's based on a self-centered selfishness. I'm giving you what you want, almost breadcrumbing you because you give me what I need, or vice versa. Affairs really don't last tremendously long, give or take 18 months, some far less, some a little bit more, once they stop serving someone. But that's not what love is. That's what not true love. True love is not necessarily it's not self-serving. So that's what I want you to think about when you're reading these texts. Although I wouldn't read these texts, you're just giving yourself more suffering. You've already been given pain, don't give yourself suffering. But when you're reading these texts or these letters or notes or whatever the, emails, it's words. It was some teenager selling themselves because they wanted a paycheck. It was very self-centered, very self-serving. It's not authentic. It's not genuine. It's not sustainable. It's not pure. It's based on lies and deception. And I'm going to give you what you want to hear because you give me what I want to feel or what I need to feel. It's a bunch of bullcrap. Think about that the next time you get tempted to reread your partner's texts, emails, letters, what have you. Hope that helps.